We have nothing. We are left with nothing. We are nothing. We are spiritually homeless, having been put out of the garden with Adam and having been put out of heaven or any hope for it. If we would recover, if we would enter the kingdom of God, if we would recover our lost inheritance and estate, we must recognize and renounce our spiritual poverty. We must file spiritual bankruptcy in the court of heaven. We must come as spiritual beggars before a holy God and plead for the riches of the righteousness of Christ. We must admit how spiritually broke we are. The truth is, we are spiritually impoverished. The bottom has fallen out of our spiritual lives. And we have incurred a massive debt toward God that we can never repay. And we are headed to the debtor's prison forever. Jesus is saying in this first beatitude, the kingdom of God belongs to those who have filed spiritual bankruptcy with God and have audited their own books and have come to the sober realization that I have sinned and fallen short of the glory of God, and that I'm in desperate need of a righteousness that only God can give. That is why he will follow up in verse 6 and say, blessed are those who hunger and thirst for righteousness, a righteousness that we do not have. For our righteousness is as filthy rags before God, and that we desperately need a righteousness that only God can give to restore our place before God of acceptance. No one enters the kingdom of heaven on their own nickel, because we have nothing to give. We enter the kingdom and we grow in grace to the extent that we acknowledge our spiritual poverty before God.